We now return to the Transformers.
Hey, what's happening, Autobots and Decepticons? Welcome back to Transformers Rise of the Dark Spark. And we're playing as the Decepticons.
No, not again.
You see me?
That's right. So apparently what we need to do right now in this junkyard is pull these switches. Because nothing bad happens from pulling levers.
More beacons to bring online. Take care of it, Swindle. Bug! I'd appreciate it if you took out some of those flyers. Yes! It would be my pleasure.
Okay.
Shockwave, where did you find this glitch?
Nesting in an ancient subterranean vault filled with battery acid.
Charming. So glad to have him aboard.
I love Swindle. Swindle's like my favorite Decepticon.
And you're playing as Swindle right now, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep, and he handles pretty much the same as before, so. Boom!
He does look pretty cool. I like the glowing purple on some of the Decepticons.
I wish some Autobots could be purple, because
I
purple's my color
know.
scheme. And if I want
Purple's
purple, I have to be a Decepticon.
Really
Sadness.
creep me out, Bug.
Firstly, I find that I quite admire Sharpshot's enthusiasm.
Not the word I'd use.
Yeah.
Reading technical analysis.
Whoa.
He's got a cool voice. I like that.
Well, Shockwave is Steve Bloom. I know that. I don't know who does Swindle, but I like how Swindle sounds in this. So those are either those are drones or those are Autobot like Transformers.
That was a big dent.
I do like Shockwave's voice.
I didn't like how Shockwave sounded in the Gen 1 series. He sounded like really weird. Like a super distinguished British gentleman, and his voice really didn't fit.
Yeah. I do like Shockwave in this.
It was like exaggerated British humor. That's what Shockwave sounded like. And he was like a total goofball. I can't believe another Autobot has got on the space bridge! Megatron! Yeah, it's like, no.
Just no.
Yeah, I mean, Steve Bloom makes him sound both like evil and sophisticated.
Yeah.
So, I mean, that's awesome.
He does a good job.
Reading technical analysis.
As usual.
Yeah.
I do kind of wish there was some purple Autobots. They look pretty cool.
Well, I mean, usually Decepticon colors in this game, at least, they were like, you know, purple and kind of neon green and black and things like that. So the fact they have black Autobots now and kind of
Shockwave,
Autobots that
located
look
a
like
way
Decepticons, it's a little weird.
Yeah,
Turn
exactly.
and show me the way.
All right, so we have to
Yeah.
go escort Shockwave.
It's like the Decepticons have all the really cool colors,
I know, right?
and then the Autobots have all like the kind of kitty colors: primary, blue, red, green.
But in the Transformers Universe game I'm playing, I can make my overclock black. So
Awesome.
I call him Knight Rider.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
I ran out of things to kill. Cheer up, Bug. Looks like we got more incoming.
Oh, he ran out of things to kill.
Yeah.
Sadness. I hate that when that happens.
Sharpshot
to me.
is a special needs Decepticon.
He likes killing.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
He enjoys that. What's up, guys? Just hanging out here. All right, let's roll for it.
Let's roll. Did the Decepticons say that too, or no?
Burn rubber.
Yeah.
Although there weren't really that many car Decepticons. That's what I find weird about.
Oh yeah, that's right. Well, a lot of them were planes.
All planes, jets, helicopters. You know, they weren't really. I mean, there were different vehicles, but not really cars. Some were like trucks and things like that.
Yeah, because the Autobots were kind of the underdogs anyway.
Whoa. Let's see, where am I supposed to go? Here? What? Nothing happened. It's telling me to go there, but I must have missed somebody somewhere because it's not going forward.
Sharpshot.
There we go.
Position up there and cover us.
On my way. Nothing personal. Just business.
Whoa.
Another satisfied customer. Because remember, Swindle is the business guy.
Yeah.
He swindles people, hence the name.
Oh yeah, I remember that from our lore stuff. I remember.
Yeah, he's like Lockdown, except not, you know, crazy. But he'll sell stuff to both Autobots and Decepticons. Lockdown just does whatever.
Yeah.
And he's kind of evil. Swindle is just maybe evil in the business sense. That's why I kind of like him as a Decepticon. He's not, like, inherently crazy. I always wanted him to become an Autobot, personally, but he never really does. I think he ends up getting killed during, like, the invasion of Autobot City. He's, like, one of the casualties of the Decepticons. Pretty sure.
He's like Han Solo. He's a mercenary, kind of.
Because I don't really remember... I mean, we see Bruticus, like, in Autobot City during the fight, but I don't know what happens to Bruticus, like, if he's around during the Galvatron series or not. I can't remember. So maybe in the comment section below, you Gen 1 fans or Transformer buffs, you could let me know, because that way I can just keep my facts straight a little bit. I would like to know the fate of Swindle, because I like Swindle.
Yeah, I'm starting to like him a little bit.
What I am noticing about this game, though, is this level kind of reminds me of the level that Swindle was in before, except instead of just attacking a dropship, we had to attack those giant Autobot, like, convoy things. And they were, like, huge.
Yeah.
And there was, like, this really weird green water, like acid water underneath us.
Oh,
and that was Swindle's level.
Yeah.
It's a pretty imaginative level. But it's just like the colors and everything look similar. It's a Gundam! It's heavy arms.
Whoa.
It's totally heavy arms. Troa! Oh, wow. I'm just gonna try to take this guy out with missiles. I play very defensively, people. I'm not the best Transformer player, but I get the job done and scrap the competition. There we go. More screaming.
Yay. Yeah. I do like the screams. I mean, not that I like people screaming.
Roar! They could be pirates. Wow, my aim is terrible.
Arr.
Arr! Boom. Blow out the bridge.
Hey, good job.
Slow motion explosions. Well, I guess I took care of the Autobot who was chasing after me. Oh, and if people are wondering about, like, audio logs, I don't know where they are because I haven't beaten the game. This is my first time through. So if we come across an audio log, we will listen to one. If not, yeah.
Okay.
This is not a 100% guide because the audio logs and all this other stuff, the hidden goodies are, well, hidden. But if you are wondering, they do have sprinkles of information, just not as much as Fall and War of Cybertron. Let's refuel.
Yeah, I remember they had them all the time in the other ones.
And I hate that Teletran 1 doesn't talk anymore. Ah. Oh, we got some gearboxes. Duplicate.
I know. Swindle will
Cliff Jumper!
will get lonely when no one talking to him.
So now I can play as Cliff Jumper and Hard Shell when I do Escalation. That's pretty cool. How about Prowl? I want to play as Prowl. Oops. Let's see, do we have any new guns? Oh, I can't use the throwback laser. That's the one that goes pew 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 pew, and it makes the Transformer sound effects.
Yeah.
It's the throwback laser.
Well, Kami, you can just look at your cool Prowl little figurines.
On my desk, yeah. No, I don't want to discard my weapon. What's going on?
With that rifle, Bug. You're just lucky you're on my team now. Shockwave, there's never a moment's peace with this thing, is there?
I did not recruit him for his etiquette and sociability.
Stuff your servos, Bug. You don't even know what half that meant.
Bickering. There are surely plenty of Autobots to vent your frustrations upon.
Sounds good to me. Anything but being trapped in a small room with this numbnode.
Yeah, the Insecticon guy sounds like Gollum or something.
Yeah. Is it just
Sounds
me, or is there
terrible.
more, like, TF slang in this game than the other ones we've played?
I like the
Maybe they
TF
watched
slang.
our series.
Yeah, we were adding it like the whole
There
time.
there looks like there's an audio tape over there. Sweet.
I'm all about the TF slang.
Riot Cannon. I remember this was a Optimus Prime gun in one of the Transformers games. Pew! No, I want my other gun, though. Give me my gun.
Rooks saw their first action. Probably not quite so eager for a second taste now. Now, to be fair, some weren't exactly revving for it in the first place. Still, now they've at least walked through the scrap heap once. It was classic con tactics. Ambush a forward patrol, but leave them functional, so if the main force arrives and some overeagers get it in their processes to go and be a hero. Well, that just leads more to the scrap heap when the cons spring the real ambush on the would-be rescuers. It was a downright mess. Took 2 cycles to blast the cons out of their positions. Took another to sort through the rust and rubble to see if there were any bots that weren't totally destroyed. It'll take a lot more for some of them rooks to forget what they saw. If they ever do. It's not something I've mastered that.
Wow. Pretty deep. So
Sounds like a real war.
yeah.
These are the roads to chaos. We
Not
must
that I've been
protect the
doing
dark
that.
spark at all costs.
Seems awful quiet. Where'd the bots go?
This is almost certainly an ambush.
Ambush. Look, I can see shininess.
Watch out!
Oh yeah, I'll pay attention to the shininess after I dispose of.
That was no doubt only a portion of their forces. I anticipate much heavier resistance.
What was that? Where the scrap is he going?
Where is it going?
Oh.
Why did he just randomly leave? Sharp shot.
That was weird.
Traitor.
No sign of the bug. Oh well, can't say I'm sad to see him go.
Are you implying that you two were not forming a long and lasting bond of friendship?
You can't be serious.
That was
Wait,
pretty
Decepticons
funny.
make friends?
Yeah, why not?
Oh, I had no idea.
into your diodes, Decepticreeps.
Love all the TF slang.
Yay!
Yay!
Protect the dark
I thought all bad guys hate each other.
Yeah, they seem to be like, you know, it's just like a little civil war. Well, I mean, it's a pretty bad civil war for all the identical-looking Transformers, but ones that have clear distinction, you know, they just have witty banner.
Oh, you.
Okay, taking cover now.
I just want to know, when do these identical Transformers get their different looks to them and
Yeah.
new weapons?
Slower than a space slug munching on 10 scraps.
Crewman number 6. It's-
Yeah, they're all crewmen number 6.
exactly.
Red shirts.
They're all, exactly.
Oh yeah, down he goes.
Oh. Sorry about that.
Updating.
Expendables.
The Expendables. Autobots. Scourge of soldiers. Defeat 100 soldiers. Okay, I can do that. I think they did it that way so that when people played this game and you get to play as your favorite Transformers, you don't have to really worry about taking down your favorite Transformers, because you're
One eye, we gotta keep moving.
taking down like
Alert.
all these identical
Yeah.
bots.
You don't actually take down anyone with a name that you recognize.
Yeah.
And that makes it okay.
Yeah.
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 Thumbs up. If you don't know
Oh.
someone, it's okay to destroy them. No, it's really not.
No. But I am noticing that these War for Cybertron games, they really are getting deep into what battlefields are like. Especially that one thing where they were talking about, you know, the Decepticons taking out a group of Autobots and leaving them alive for when a rescue
Oh
mission
my
came.
gosh.
That reminds me of what happened in the Pacific with the Americans and the Japanese. Man, just
Yeah, that was kind of chilling
Yeah.
almost. I was like, whoa.
Get the Autobots, Swindle. This way.
I don't want to know what a war's like.
Oh.
To the deal.
So I get points for taking down, oh, there's another tape. Let's listen to a nice, relaxing book on tape.
Utter boredom. Not a single thing happening for a whole solar cycle I've
Whoa.
been on watch. Rooks are learning that a campaign isn't constant fights and explosions. And that the worst parts aren't the fights, but the waiting in between. That's when you really get to see what metal you're made from at your core. The fighting's easy. It's all fast, no thinking, wondering what if. Time's in between. There would get you on the long campaigns. Just can't handle the slow after all the fast. You gotta have something to pass the time. Me? I tinker with the odd piece of machinery that's bent out of shape. That and feeding the scraps to the stray Minicons. Not that I'm sentimental, like it just isn't used for some things is all.
So Minicons are kind of like the animals.
Yeah, but it is, I mean, it's just like how people tell this history of World War II and stuff, so people don't forget, you know, how,
Almost fell off, sorry.
you know, no, nothing. You know, like how their grandparents and stuff fought for their freedom. It's like the same thing with the Transformers.
It's getting a little bit too deep,
But
though.
it is getting to the point
Guess
where
you're
it's just
right
like,
about heavier resistance.
I don't want to think about it,
Last of it.
Yeah, you're probably right.
lest we forget.
Guess we just gotta keep pushing through.
Agreed. I begin to suspect that they are focusing their efforts elsewhere.
Maybe the bugging out paid some dividends after all.
Perhaps. It's more likely that we have yet to glean the Autobots' true strategy.
Interesting. Well, on that note, I'm ready to go shoot some more stuff. But just look at the way the graphics work here. When you're in dark areas, the Autobots and Decepticons are like glowing based on their parts.
Yeah.
So you can see them in dark areas, and then you really get to see the detail when they're out in the open like this. Man, this is one ambush. We got dudes shooting rockets.
Wow.
Lots of places to hide, though.
I'm just remembering from our lore series though, that the Autobots didn't really want to fight. They were very peaceful, but they had to. You know?
Well, yeah, I mean, it's a civil war. The Decepticons were like the gladiators and the warbots. The Autobots were just your average Joes.
Sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do, though. Fight for freedom.
Booyah. Sorry about that, Mr. Identical Bot. What would be a good name to call, like, identical bots?
They're the clone soldiers.
Clone soldiers, there you go. It's like, yeah, it's like this.
Clone Wars.
The Clone Wars. Nobody really cares.
Almost got him cornered.
Can't really relate to a bunch of clones. Hey, look, I left your original alive. Yay! Whoa!
I do like the crewman number 6 thing, though. It's like, I know I'm not gonna make it out alive. It's like, no, guy, you have a last name. Really? What's my last name? It's because I wasn't important enough for a last name, because they know I'm not gonna make it out of this scene. Like,
Yeah.
tell me what's my last name.
I'm hoping on, like, higher difficulties that the Autobots and Decepticons will actually, like, hide and not, like, just randomly run at you like this. It's like,
Yeah.
set up positions where they can actually attack me, because it's pretty easy to
true.
pick them off in this
If
right
they
now.
just run at you out in an open field, it's kind of like,
Yar!
you know they're not gonna make it. It's like, that's why
Then I could
Bam,
just lock onto them and boom.
that's why Bambi's mom told him not to go out in the field. It's like,
I guess they
you
didn't
get
listen
shot.
to Bambi.
Yeah, exactly. You're supposed to stay under the cover.
Is there a sniper up there? Was a sniper. Kwing Reviews has killed 50. That's me.
Let's never go out in the night.
This is kind of like an iron meadow. Boom. What? Did you just talk smack to me when I killed you? You call that aiming?
Yeah, you call that aiming.
Good times.
He was talking smack to the very end.
Worthless glitch.
I may not be able to kill you, but I will talk smack to you.
Don't make me rip out your servers. Eat it! High in Energon. Are you gonna smack talk me some more? Oh wow, Shockwave, the NPC that's with me, is actually fighting back. I don't really remember that from the previous games.
Oh, awesome.
I remember them fighting back and hardly causing any damage, but it looks like they can actually kill the other guys.
Well, that's good.
But then I don't get the kill for it. That was a belated scream. He's like, he's already dead, but he's gonna yell now. Yar!
He wanted to get it in. It's like a delayed reaction.
So I thought I would just take this time real quick now that Shovel Knight's done and we're back to Transformers and doing some Transformers Universe. Transformers videos mostly will be Tuesday and Thursday, although to play catch up, we will be putting a couple up this week.
Destroy Cliff Jumper.
Yay.
And we will be finishing Lego Lord of the Hobbit this month, along with Yoshi and some other stuff. I haven't quite decided yet, but
It's ketchup month.
it's catch-up month and Transformers. Yar!
I'll get my ketchup out of the fridge.
Right, so they said if I destroy the bridge, I don't get, like, any special bonuses. Why are those guys just standing there?
I don't know.
For easy target.
They should take cover.
Yeah, they look like they were moving back and forth, like,
Yeah.
you know,
Come and get me.
like one of those ducks at a
Yeah.
shooting gallery.
Exactly.
Yeah, try to
10
hit me again,
points.
Cliff Jumper.
You get a stuffed bear.
I've never been able to win any of those prizes at the
I
amusement
know.
parks. I've
They're
tried.
always rigged.
They are rigged.
You know it's rigged.
What? Where is he? Oh, there he is. Take that, Macross bot.
Maybe you have to be really angry to.
I am angry.
No, I mean like when you're at the fair, kind of like that one Korean dramedy we watched, where the guy was angry and he was like, I feel like shooting something.
Yeah, because that's the best time to shoot stuff is when you're angry. Yar!
Sometimes you shoot with more passion than.
I'm sorry. The whole Yar thing. That came from a anime I'm watching called Horizon or something like that. It's a anime where a bunch of MMO players are trapped in the game, but unlike Sword Art Online, they don't die like when they die. They spawn back
that's
like in the
good.
game. Yeah, so I mean, it takes a different approach. They're trapped in the game for a long time, and their physical bodies, like everything's transported into this world. It's not just like, okay, I have a set number of years before my body dies, so I have to, you know, beat this game. Which, I mean, that works for Sword Art Online, but all these other shows that do the whole trapped in the game thing, it's nice that they have, like, a different approach to it. Cliff Jumper.
Coward. Fitting for an Autobot.
No, fitting for a
Nearly to the
ninja.
Gates of Kaon now. Correct. Let us not waste any more time with these petty annoyances.
The rest of the Combaticons should be getting close to the rendezvous outside the gates.
I delayed him as long as I could, Optimus, but I couldn't stop him.
You did well, Cliff Jumper. Your efforts have bought us the time we needed to set our plan in motion.
Glad to hear it. I'm en route to your position.
Gates of Kaon. At last.
Looks like the bots don't want the Darkspark getting through.
Let me do it! I'll buzz right over him! Airborne delivery is ill-advised. If the Darkspark were dropped from height, it would cause significant damage to Kaon.
So be it. We push through on foot.
Swindle, take out that enforcer. Shockwave, hold position.
Swindle, find us a way through.
Blast off! We can use some air support here.
Negative. I'm not coming down there until you take care of those enforcers. I'd scratch my chrome.
Just ain't no wheeling and dealing with you, Blast off. Fine.
Fine, be that way.
So I have to take care of this on my own? Scrap that. You have some unopened gearboxes. Really? Cool.
That's because your Decepticon friends are so helpful and kind.
Scattershot. Cool. More characters for when I do escalation with Mungry. Show Mungry! I have to ask him where the name came from. Mungry, king of the Autobots. Seems like it.
It always seems like it reminds me of So Hungry to me. like maybe he's hungry for action.
Yeah, but speaking of, we'll have to save our hunger for action for the next episode. Anyway, gamers, that's going to conclude this episode. As we're here in this kind of turret area, I'm going to equip some weaponry for the next time we meet, because I like to use my sniper rifle. But thanks so much for taking the time to watch. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Tell your friends about the Kwings doing Transformers Rise of the Darkspark. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. We'll see you next time here on the Kwings Let's Play channel. Till all are one.
See ya.
The Transformers will return after these messages.